Okay, this is exercise 9243 using the ping command. So use the ping command to identify an incorrect configuration on a PC. A small business owner learns that the user of the PC2 is unable to access a website. All PCs are configured with static IP addressing. Use the ping command to identify the issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to access the desktop and web browser of each PC and type in the URL that they've given us, which is ciscolearn.more.com. So let's just do number 3, just because, and go to desktop, web browser, and we're going to put in this URL. And hit enter. Oh, we might have a winner right off the bat. This seems to be the one that, oh, that's the, okay, packet tracer 41. Well, let's see. Okay. So let's put that down. That was number 3. Let's see what happens when we do that to number 4. That immediately came up. Okay. Number 2. Put that in there. Okay. This seems to be a little slow. So it does say to allow up to 1 minute to see if you receive a web response. So this one seems to be a little slow. Let's go ahead and quickly check number 1. All right, number 2 is definitely our problem. All right, so let's see, PC2. There we go. The host name was unresolved. So, question to step 1B, which PCs are unable to connect to the web server? PC number 2. So we're going to ping the web server from PC2. So in order to do that, we're going to go to the command prompt. So let's go back to the desktop. Let's close that. Go to the command prompt, and we're going to ping that doesn't work. ciscolearn.more.com. Okay, so we're pinging this now from computer number 2. Did the ping return a reply? What is the IP address returned, if any? So let's go ahead and leave this a minute to see what's going to happen. Just move this over here so we can see our computers. While we're waiting, I'm going to put this on pause. Okay, that just took about 20 seconds longer. So here's our response. Ping request could not find host ciscolearn.more.com. Please check the name and try again. Interesting. So, okay, let's go to PC1 and command prompt, and we're going to do the same thing. Ping learn.more.com. Let's ping that. Ooh, pinging. The data was sent. So what is the IP address returned? The reply came from 192.15.2.10. So it sent 4 packets and it received 4 packets back in this ping exercise. So now we're going to go back to PC2, and from the command prompt we're going to attempt to ping the IP address because we know which IP address we want. Now you should have written that down. Let's see what happens this time. Okay, this time when we have the specific IP address, the packets sent were 4 and the packets received were 4. So it was able to do that. So using then, let's see, did the ping return a reply? Yes. If so, then PC2 is able to reach the web server via IP address, but not the domain name. This could indicate a problem with the DNS server, the configuration on PC2. So the DNS server configuration on PC2. So we're going to now, in step 5, compare the DNS server information on PC2 with other PCs. So we're going to go into 1. We knew 1 worked. The command prompt. Okay. Remember there's a space there, all. Okay, so let's look at this information. We have the DNS server on number 1 is 192.152.5. Just for the heck of it, let's take a look at 3. And we're going to IP config space all. Okay, you notice there's the DNN servers. Right there is the exact same as number 1. So let's check number 2. How much do you want to make a bet that there's something wrong here? Aha! Do you see the problem? Here we go. The DNS servers is incorrectly put in there as 191.15.2 and 5, not 192. So now we need to go, we know that that's the problem. So we need to go, remember, go into the IP config, and right here we're going to switch the DNS server to the 192, which is correct. We're going to go to the command prompt, go ahead and config, make sure that our DNS server is in there correctly, and now let's try pinging remember that was our original thing. So there we go. By making the DNS server IP address correct, then the system, the DNS, was able to change the URL name to the proper IPS address and be able to actually get the information to and back from ciscolearn.more.com. Okay? So cool. It says I should be able to check my results. It says 100% completion, and let's see if we can check results. Yay! Congratulations on completing this activity. So that one worked. Yeehaw!